Greetings audience, and welcome back to Landa. It's been a month since the last recording, which is the World Tour. So I would highly recommend that for the people who haven't seen that video, that you go and check it out. Otherwise you will be totally confused as you watch this video and see the kind of stuff that I built and whatnot. But in any case, yes, we are back in Landa, and I thought that I would record this video just because I thought that there was a lot of stuff, or some stuff rather, that I wasn't really satisfied with regards to, how I built stuff. So I decided to work on some stuff in the background for a month, and that's what this video is. So now there is one other reason that I'm recording this video, and that is, it pains me to announce this, but I'm gonna be putting the channel on pause for a while. I wouldn't go into the full reasons, but I wouldn't go into the full reasons explaining why, but just know that I don't know when I'm gonna record another video after this. It could be years from now, it could be never again, but to make a long story short, life, responsibilities, survival, these things have caught up to me, and it's getting real tough for me out here, okay? And I just don't know if I can gamble the sustainability of the channel to allow me to keep going. I'm not sure if I can keep doing this, so I'm putting this project on pause. I'm gonna try to focus on other things, and whenever the time comes, if I'm still alive and still able to work on stuff, I'll probably come back. So this is not goodbye, it's just I'm putting it on pause, and I thought that this would be a good time to really just really just get some closure, so don't really expect too much from this video, aside from like too many changes between this video and the last, because it's mostly low efforts, and I quote low effort because, well, anything in Minecraft takes long to build, but I didn't really spend a whole lot of time building anything this time within that month. I just kind of wanted to wrap up some things, rather. So builds that I had, I mostly wrapped up. But anyway, let's just I don't want to dwell too much on that. Let's just dive into some of the changes that I've made. So the first thing that I've done is right here in Frostborn district. You would see that there aren't really actually too many changes, but one of the first things I did was I replaced some of the some of the natural stone over here with dirt, and then I also used some shears to grab tall grass and put them occasionally around. I also gathered some spruce trees and saplings and then just planted them, and with a bone meal I grew them, or maybe some of them grew naturally too. I honestly can't remember, but I put some of these trees around here because I thought that it was too empty, and I also wanted a bit of variation in color, and I thought that this, just having the gray here alone, wasn't really it wasn't really satisfying for me, so that's why I put that there, just to have a little variation. Here, the building with the flag on it, as well as some of the other buildings, I put some bushes around, pretty much for the same reason. It's just a slight visual upgrade. I wanted to make it look nicer. Oh yes, there's also the medieval European house thing, whatever you call this, and I said that I would change the painting, and I did. I updated it so that it doesn't include that butterfly thing, and now it includes a castle, a medieval castle, so it's within a theme. Otherwise, nothing much has really changed on this end, and I also added an extra path over here. So we have the wooden stairs here, added 3 extra layers and just expanded it out with some gravel, cobblestone, natural stone, to the bridge that's on this side here. So let's go over to the other side. I don't really think there's anything that has actually changed here much, so yeah. So let's go over to the other side. And right over here is the Testament District. I also did the same thing. I also added a little path by using a shovel and right-clicking on dirt, so I had to actually manually place dirt blocks here and do that. But yeah, same visual upgrade. I also added some benches around. This wasn't here before. So same thing, dirt blocks, tall grass, using shears, and some extra spruce trees. I think the bushes were already here, so that's not really new. This path over here, and I don't think anything. Once again, there really isn't much that changed. So these are just like slight visual upgrades that I'm talking about. It's gonna be a very short video, but there is also one other thing that changed, and this isn't just like one particular build, but if we go over to this area, past the bridge, you can see that I upgraded the, I changed the material. This was, before this was cobblestone. These were cobblestone stairs, and I had a lot of wood, and I decided to convert them into wooden planks and convert them into stairs. So it's just a slight visual upgrade. The real reason I did this is because I thought that in front of the house, it looked really nice having the wood over here, so I changed it so that it's more consistent with that. And if you actually go on the other sides as well, I also updated these. These were some of these were actually cobblestone before as well, and then I changed them too, so it has that consistency over here. And if you go down here as well, these have also changed. I think the same thing has also happened on this one. Yeah, changed it on this one as well. And down here as well with the pharmacy. So it's really just some extra touch-ups that I made to be more consistent, and I just thought it would look visually nicer. Nothing has really changed with the pharmacy itself, so I'm not gonna go into that. Once again, this is mostly a low-effort video, so don't really expect this one to be as long as the World Tour. I highly recommend anyone who is jumping into it to just check out that video with the link in the description, or the card, or the end screen. Otherwise you're going to be completely confused, and I'm not going to show everything. I'm not going to spend time showing every single thing that I had in that video. So in case you want to see that, that is there for you. Now, let's see. The other thing I did was, oh yes, you guys have probably noticed it if you've been paying attention. I mean, how could you not notice it? Oh yeah, and the stairs here also changed. Actually, before we get to that, there is the stairs over here that changed as well. I just figured I would show this off because, well, you know, this is going to be the last video that I'm making for a while. But yeah, I changed the stairs here as well from cobblestone to wood. So that consistency in design has also been applied here, as well as at the tower here. So yeah, pretty much all of the stairs that were cobblestone and lead to different paths have changed. Also, I wanted to add something over there, but I didn't really bother with that. Once again, I'm really just looking for closure. I wasn't really interested in building anything too major or too new, just because, well, you know, I'm busy, and I need to, I've only got so much time to actually work on stuff, and I just don't want to get wrapped up in building anything new. And then, you know, it just, I'm trying to transition over to a different mindset right now, so it's completely, like my mind is all over the place. But there's only so much that I can do in a month. But as you can see, last time that I showed this tree off, Yggdrasil, giant tree, tree of life, you know, the Erd tree, whatever you want to call it. I think this was like one flat layer on the top, so it was like one leaf block. I've since expanded it by added some extra leaves on the top there, extra layers, I'm sorry. And how I did that is I had some dirt blocks in my inventory, and then I just I had a bunch of dirt blocks and some trees around here, the oak trees, as well as some shears, and I just collected some of the leaves using those shears. I built up the dirt blocks in one straight line, and then I just built around it, and then placed the leaves there. And it was very time consuming. I can't remember how long it actually took. It probably took either a few days or maybe a week or two to expand it, but I don't remember it taking that long. But that's about the only thing that I did, and after that I gathered some vines from that swamp that's in that direction over there, and I just placed one on what I did is I placed one vine on a couple ends of the tree, and I just kind of went AFK within the area of the tree itself, and then it just expanded the vines itself. Otherwise, there's nothing that's different about the interior of it. I think the interior is more or less the same, so we don't need to touch on that. That's in the last video, so we don't really have to go there. But yeah, after placing the vines and going AFK for a couple of days as well, I know that I could have actually waited a little longer. Basically, I just went idle for a couple hours, and then they just keep growing. But I'm not always. I don't always have my computer turned on, so. I mean, I would have waited a little longer until they touch the ground, but I think this is fine. Like, this is long enough. Otherwise, yeah, nothing has really changed. But if we do go over here, there is one thing new that I did build, and that is this little camping area. So you can see there's a tent here with the white wool for the cover and black for the, I think you call it a blanket, or the, I don't know, the base. So this is new, and if you actually go in here, you can see this is a bandit camp. It's a really crappy bandit camp, and it's crappy by design, because it's like, you know, I thought it would be fun to sort of expand the world a little bit, and make it seem as though the Majesty Kingdom, which is everything that's over there for context for those who are jumping into this video and don't know what that is, all of that over there is the Majesty Kingdom. And I thought it would be interesting if there were a couple of outlaws that were living on the borders, you know, like kind of like a rebel army, or just, you know, people who were from the kingdom that didn't really agree with royalties, you know, the regimes, or the what do you call it, the monarchs' policies, you know, things like that. So I thought it would be fun to sort of have sort of make it like the Majesty Kingdom has enemies of its own, whether it's from its own people or external forces. I'm not sure why I did that. Probably should just. God damn it. Okay, I'm really sloppy in this video. Apologize. But yeah, this cobblestone here is supposed to be symbolic of. It's supposed to be galvanized. I'm gonna put up like these little thin barriers here. It's supposed to look really crappy. I was thinking about adding wood or some other thing to make it look to make it really sell the effect, or maybe even add some barbed wires on top, but I didn't really bother with that. I don't even know what block I can use to give that aesthetic, and even then it might be really expensive, like probably iron bars or something. But it's crappy by design. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't something that I built using material. Like, I didn't dump my items into a chest and build this. This was built with stuff that I already had from the other side. I just wanted it to be quick in preparation for this video. But if we go inside of the house here, you know, it's really small. It's just 2 beds, and I put a cauldron, crafting table. This is just some of the stuff that I had to make the farm over here, and just add it to the aesthetic. I did use some bone meal to grow the grass out here, but I mean, I guess I don't really need to talk about that. This here is just some logs that I added, kind of to make it look like a tree that was cut down, but it's also kind of reminiscent of like you know how there's those logs with the branches sticking out, and they're really big logs, like they're big trunks, I guess. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but yeah, they're big trunks. That's kind of what I was doing here. So you can, if you look at your character, you can just kind of, you know, sit on it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess you would understand what I'm referring to. But yeah, and then there's just the campfire. This water was actually already here. I didn't do anything with this. If anything, I may have modified it a little bit by mining down, but this water was already here. And there's also these little poles with lights on it. I didn't want to add too many torches because I felt like, once again, torches are noisy. You know, like there's already enough lights out there and in the caves, and I really wanted to dial it down. So I just added these little outposts, if that's what you can call it, or just I added some poles, some street lights or whatever, just to you know, and I didn't put too many torches around there. It does mean that mobs are going to spawn very often, but it's not like I live there anyway. In case you're wondering, also, it didn't really take that long to build. It was probably like an hour or something like that. Like, it could have taken less time, but usually it takes time to plan out the design than it takes to actually build it. So it's just, you know, it didn't really take that long. But anyway, so I don't think that anything else has changed at all. Once again, it's mostly just a low effort video, and I'm really just looking for closure. But if we go into the Nether, there is something that is different. So what has changed is, if we go out here, not much has really changed regarding what already exists. But if we look to the right side of this house, which is the spawn area, you can see that there's a giant number that says 01. And this is a, I can't really say it's an obvious reference, but it's a reference to Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's an anime that it touches on a lot of psychological issues. Like it taps into the human psyche, in other words. I think personally it is probably the greatest, or at least one of the greatest anime of all time, just because of, you know, how it layers, it really conveys the layers of humanity. So this is what I've done. Originally there was netherrack behind it, but I've since added obsidian that I've already had in the house, and then I actually went out to collect the crying obsidian from some of the portals in the world. So that's how I built this. The purple is obviously a reference to Shinji. There's also another show that's like this, but it's not really the same. It doesn't have the same level of action in it. It's not really an action anime, but there is another show that I would love to recommend, you know, as well as Attack on Titan. But there's also Welcome to the NHK. Welcome to the NHK is much more underrated, like far more underrated. And it's not an action series; it's a slice of life series, but it's probably like one of the most realistic, like grounded shows I've seen, compared to all the other slice of life that I've seen. And yeah, it has comedy. It has comedy, but it's not really what I would. It's not an action series. So if you're watching it and expecting action, you're not really gonna find action. But it's got a lot of stuff in there. I highly recommend you check out that. Check out Evangelion, check out Black Lagoon especially. That's another one that taps a bit into the human psyche. And also Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga, Evangelion. I think I mentioned AOT already, but anyway, I feel like everyone knows about that. Of course, people are going to know about that because it's Attack on Titan, so that should be obvious. Now, there isn't really much that changed. Oh god. I forgot to actually wear. Okay, this is. There we go. I had to kill some piglins there. I forgot that I'm not wearing any actual gold boots, so they're gonna start attacking me. Okay, well I better hurry this up. But there isn't that many changes around here. But what did change is also I'm still on hard mode. I added an extra path over here, and I decided to put a building here. So this building is completely new, and it's just a little tower that I built in the style of the Nether. So using nether materials. The red stained glass, I already had this. It's red stained glass panes, I think is the full name. It's some stupid long name. And a ladder that goes up here. And the reason that I built this tower actually has to do with just the fact that, like, okay, before, if you watched the last video, the path just led up to, like, this area, like, or this specific zone, like that part of the map, and it didn't really expand out here. And what I wanted to do is I built this tower so that, like, I can have somewhere safe to stay. So I placed all of this over here using materials that I already had, and then this is mainly just to protect me from, like, the hoglins and the piglins and everything. Unfortunately, it doesn't, you know, protect me from everything, but there is these God damn it. This is stupid. Oh god, oh god. Okay, they're gonna kill me. They're actually gonna kill me. Ah, crap. Oh crap. Okay, okay. I wasn't expecting to actually die in this video, but god damn it. Okay, my shield is dead. It's just, I should have worn some gold armor before coming here. God damn it. Usually I've completely forgot about that. I should have prepared that before the video. But anyway, the only other thing that changed is 02. Obviously a reference to Evangelion as well. Asuka, everyone knows Asuka. So go and check out these shows. That's pretty much all that has changed in Nether. Like, there's nothing else that changed. Yeah, this is reference to Shinji and Unit 01 as well. So check out these shows. They're absolutely amazing. Highly recommend them. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much all that has changed since the last recording. Like, once again, it's low effort video. I wanted to make this as short as possible, although it's probably gonna go over time, but I'll find a way to trim it down somehow. But yeah, that's pretty much all that has changed. Like, I don't think I worked on something for too long. Actually, wait, there is one more thing, actually. If we go down here into this secret little dungeon is what I'm calling it, but it's not really a dungeon. There are some changes I've made. For one, you probably remember the crafting table was poking out here. I put it into the wall, and then I also added an extra furnace. So, like, while I'm staying here, you know, like while I'm staying here and probably safe away from the enemies, you know, I can craft something, or I can cook something up. So instead of having to go back to the house here. And down here, not much has changed, but before, all of this was glass panes, and now I've changed it to iron bars. So all of this got changed to iron bars to fit the aesthetic a little more, which is what I was going for. It's like a dungeon, but it's also, like, I don't know, it's just something that I wanted to do. I felt like doing it because I didn't really like the fact that the glass panes didn't blend in much with the environment, so I just did that. Otherwise, you know, not much has really changed in that regard. And I think that pretty much that about wraps up every single thing that I've done so far. Like, I really haven't done much. Once again, it's a completely low effort video. So my efforts, the work that I've put in since that past month isn't really going to compare to everything that I've done for a full year. But yeah, I mean, this about wraps it up. You know, once again, it really sucks that I have to go on break. You know, like I don't have a choice. You know, I don't have a choice. It's not to say that I won't be making videos ever again. It's just I have no idea when I'll be coming back. But I just wanted to, you know, bring a bit of closure to everything before, you know, finally wrapping things up. But anyway, yeah, anyway, I think I said all there is to say. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, check out the Survival World Tour in the description. I have other videos as well, so if you want to check that stuff out, you can feel free. But anyway, that's anyway. I gotta get out of here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.